Hi, this is Alex from phpacademy.org with a video tutorial for the new Boston. In this video we're going to take a look at installing jQuery UI. Now if you haven't already gone ahead and clicked the Build Custom Download button that I mentioned in the previous tutorial, the introduction to the jQuery UI, go ahead and click Build Custom Download. Now you'll be presented with a page where you can actually customize the package that you download, and this will be provided to you in a zip file. Now let's go ahead and just select everything for now so we have access to absolutely all the effects and interactions, etc. That jQuery UI provides, and we're going to be downloading the latest version, which is compatible with jQuery 1.3.2 onwards. So let's go ahead and click download. Now that file will be downloaded as a zip file, as I mentioned. It's about 1 megabyte. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that to download. Okay, so once it's downloaded, let's take a look at the files that we receive with the package. Now we've got inside a JS folder we have actual jQuery a download, the original jQuery library, and we also have the jQuery UI package as well. Now this is the one file that we want to put in our directory so we can use it. So I have placed this inside my JS folder. Let's go back to the root directory. So this is inside the JS folder, and I've called it jQuery-ui.js. So that's in there. I've also copied this development bundle. Let's go back up. This development bundle folder, which contains a lot here, over to my root directory as well. And inside CSS, I've copied UI lightness folder over as well. So let's take a look at that. Inside CSS, we've got this UI lightness folder as well. So we've got these files copied over. Now what we can do is actually go ahead and actually run this. So now that we have it downloaded and we have copied the files over, we want to go ahead and include the jQuery UI file. Now this is the only file we're going to need to include, at least for now anyway. So we do exactly the same thing as we did with jQuery, however we include jQuery UI.js. Remember, this is located in the JS folder. Okay, so now that we've done that, jQuery UI is ready to use, and we can actually start to use it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just test this out, and we want to test it I've created UI.js, which is also located in the JS folder. So I'm going to go ahead and just include this as well. So the source of this will be js/ui.js. This is a file that I've created myself. It's nothing to do with jQuery UI, and we're going to start writing some code in here in just a moment to test it. Now for the example, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to create some span tags, and I'm going to give this span an ID of drag, and inside here I'm just going to write drag me. Now let's go over to our browser and let's refresh the page, and you can see that we've got this drag me text here. Now obviously we can't drag this at the moment because we haven't applied anything to it, but essentially what we're going to be doing is quickly implementing the draggable interaction to this span element, so we'll be able to drag this around the page. So let's go ahead into context, or whichever text editor you're using, and let's apply this in UI.js, which we've included, and remember, as well as the jQuery UI file. So I'm going to just say document.ready. So this is when the document has loaded and is ready, and inside this create a function as we've seen before. And inside here I'm going to just use a selector to select this drag span here, so hash and drag, because I provided an ID, and I'm just going to say .draggable. So this now has applied a particular CSS set to this element, this span element, and this will allow this element to now be draggable. So if we refresh the page, you can see that we can now drag it around the page. So as well as being extremely effective, it's also extremely easy to implement. All we've really done is downloaded some files, or downloaded this file along with the rest of the package, and we've then used the draggable function, which creates the, well, it's an interaction in jQuery UI, and we've applied this to the drag element. Now this can obviously be applied to a variety of different elements. However, in the next tutorial we're going to be looking at this draggable interaction in a lot more detail. So as long as you have this working and you're actually able to drag this element around the page, you'll know that jQuery UI has been successfully installed, and we can continue with the rest of the tutorials.